little series we have going on here to learn Ableton. My name is Noah. Like I said in the first video, this is pretty much a video series learning how to use Ableton, things that I wish people would have told me when I was trying to learn it. And like I said, by no means am I an expert. I'm still learning myself. Just giving tips and tricks on starting out. So what I will do now is open up a song that I pretty much have completed. I have a few more tweaks I want to do to it. And I'm sorry if sometimes I overlap some things, but I'm not going to do all these videos in sequence, so I will not remember what I said in the other videos. And if you do have any questions on how to do something, or if I did something, didn't explain it, just ask me in the comment section and I will definitely answer you guys back. So we were working primarily in the session view over here, so you can see I have a ton of different instruments over here. By dragging the instrument out into this area here, you can also right click, insert MIDI track, insert audio track, whatever you need. There was one thing I missed in the other video, and that was how to turn on other instruments and turn them off and change the volume and solo them out. So if we play this part here, this will turn off the drums. So pretty much now I only have that synthesizer. If I want to only listen to that sound, if I want to tweak it, if I want to make sure it sounds perfect, and then add the other ones back in. You can also just solo it out, which will essentially mute all the other tracks that you have here. So you can see, like I said in the last few, these are just looping over completely. And now if I go over here to the next line, once that is done looping, I'll just go after these drums here. A huge jump there. So you can see it essentially just, transitioned all the tracks perfectly, which is what Ableton is designed to do. So, like I showed you in the last video, you can double click to add different things here. In some of these, I've actually used what they call envelopes. And what envelopes pretty much are is, imagine taking all of this that you have created and just putting it in an envelope. This is where you could do either in the envelopes or you could do it in the arrangement view, where you can edit different things. So, like if, for example, there I wanted it to volume to go maybe up, just so that we can kind of hear a difference. When you record this for the arrangement view, it will automatically record that accordingly. Alright, so I'm in that first one here. I'll pull this one up. You'll see as it goes through there, it'll get really loud all of a sudden. And go back down. So that's essentially what an envelope will do. It'll kind of control different things throughout the song. Let me try and find something that I have in the envelope view for you guys to see. I'm trying to remember what I did in this song. I do not remember. Might actually be in the drums here. Alright, I guess I can't find it. But if we go over here into this synthesizer, you see I have an EQ3, an auto pan, and utilities. This is actually a plugin through Native Instruments Massive. So that is actually what the instrument is playing from, and then it essentially routes itself through to Ableton and then can be controlled through Ableton. Since Ableton is a DAW, or a digital audio workstation, this essentially can control other programs. So if I would click this little toolbar here, it'll bring up Massive, where I can edit all the sounds of this specific pad. So like I said, I have EQ3, Auto Pan, and Utilities here, which we can all go through those later. Those kind of get a little bit more advanced, but like I said, they'll change the way the instrument will sound. So if we go back to the envelopes here, you can see there's EQ3, Auto Pan, Utility, and then the mixer. So if we would go to Auto Pan there, you can see you get all the options as you would here. Now this essentially would just automate the process. So if you're like, right about at this point, this high note gets a little bit too harsh. So what we can do is, kind of maybe lower the highs, the treble. And then as you're playing this, it will do that automatically. So it's a pretty awesome feature, and you can make some really cool things with it. So let's kind of take a look over here at the arrangement view. So since we started playing in session view, it kind of locks all of these. So if you click that play button there, it'll re-enable all of these, and these are essentially all the tracks that you have over there. Now to record here, we would essentially start from all the way back here at the beginning, but since I have several different versions of this song here as it progressed throughout to see what I liked and did not like, we'll start it over here. Now if you hit this little record button, it'll count you in, it'll record this, now if we go back over here, you'll see that it recorded that. And then without me touching anything, it will automatically go to that next section that we played. So in here, like in this session view, you can open this up, edit notes as you please, edit the effects as you please. And here is also the other place that you can edit different things. So you can see here, reverb, I have it on for a little bit, then I have it shut off for this part, and then have it come on for this part, have it come off for that part. And you can edit these all here if you just want to record the song straight through and mix it, edit it all right here. Or like I said, you could do it in the envelope section. So if you click anywhere throughout here, it'll automatically tie in. So this is essentially where you create your song, where you mix it, make it sound good. You already have the notes and the raw material down. Now it's just time to smooth it out, refine it, make it sound good, make sure nothing sounds harsh, make sure everything's timed up perfectly. And a tip that I'll throw out here, which we'll cover more so when we're editing things, listen to the music everywhere that your fan base essentially will. I read that online somewhere, and they were correct in all different ways. Right now I'm using really nice studio grade speakers to mix my stuff, and I'll be like, okay man, this song is perfect. Like I'm so excited to go out and listen to it over and over again just to make sure there's nothing else I want to add. So I'll go out to my car where I have subwoofers, and I'll start to play the song, and it'll start sounding really nasty. And I'm like, what is going on? Well, I mean, for example, in this song, this instrument here, when it gets down a little low, it actually gives off some low notes, which when the bass comes in right here, it gives it a nasty sound. It would be interfering with the bass. So instead of being a smooth bass line like I wanted it to be, it was kind of clashing and, just like a brrr kind of sound, which did not sound pleasant. So that's why I kind of added the EQ3 here and then dropped it down 10 decibels, which did take away the clashing sound. So like I said, we'll go through all of these audio effects here and kind of what they do, but that was one example. So listen to your music everywhere. Listen to it in a car with subwoofers. Listen to it in shitty speakers. Listen to it in fancy speakers. Listen to it on a big sound system, on a small sound system. Anywhere that you can play your song and hear it, listen to it, because you might hear something that you didn't hear on the other speakers. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have in this video. Any questions that you guys have, anything you want to see, anything that I can show you, put it in the comments below and I can make a video to it. So hope this helps you guys out, getting you started. That was one of the biggest things that I could not understand how to do, was to record to the arrangement view and exactly what it was for. So I hope that definitely helped you guys out a little bit.